The moonlight's tracing outlines on the floor of the shadow where you don't stand anymore. I haven't opened up the lid in weeks, afraid of hearing every word you didn't speak. The iris turning yellow in the dark, like the fading memory of a dying spark. Now there's dust on the piano, silence in the hall. I'm just a ghost leaning up against the wall. Every broken melody is crying out your name, but the notes don't sound the same. No, they don't sound the same. I'm playing songs for shadows, dancing all alone, with silver dust on the piano and a heart turned into stone. I found your ring inside the velvet tray, right beside the sheet music we threw away. I tried to play our song, the one we wrote in June, but my shaking hands keep falling out of tune. The middle C is sticking, muffled by the grin, like every promise made before you quit. And I can't bring myself to wipe the keys, because it's all that's left of our old melodies. If I clean the surface, if I make it shine, I'm just erasing every trace you were mine. Yeah, there's dust on the piano, silence in the hall. I'm just a ghost leaning up against the wall. Every broken melody is crying out your name, but the notes don't sound the same. No, they don't sound the same. I'm playing songs for shadows, dancing all alone, with silver dust on the piano and a heart turned into stone. Close the lid, let the quiet settle in. It's getting hard to tell where the dust ends and where I begin. The coffee's cold, sitting on the wooden stand, right where you used to reach and take my hand. The curtains pull the morning light across the floor, but it doesn't feel like sunshine anymore. I'm walking through the rooms like they're a museum, looking for the parts of us before you had to leave. I hear the ghost of your laughter in the hallway. I see the shape of your shadow by the door. I'm talking to the air, hoping you'll hear me, but the silence just keeps begging me for more. And I'm living in the echoes of a goodbye, a hollow sound that never seems to die. It's the slamming of the screen, the turning of the key, the thunder of the space you left inside of me. Every I love you is a whisper in the wind, a story that ended before it could begin. Now I'm just a lonely heart under a heavy sky, drowning in the echoes of a goodbye. I haven't changed the sheets on your side of the bed, trying to hold on to the words we never said. There's a footprint in the garden, a jacket on the hook, like a sudden ending to a half-read book. The clock on the mantel has forgotten how to chime, or maybe it's just frozen in that moment of time. They say that sound eventually fades away, that the ringing in my ears will soften one day, but the quieter it gets, I watch the taillights bleed into the rain, leaving patterns on the window of my pain. The kettle's whistling a sharp and lonely note, while I'm choking on the words I never wrote. I reach for you, but grab the empty air. Now I'm left with all the things we didn't share. The air is heavy with the weight of I was wrong. I've been carrying the burden for way too long. I've got 1,000 sentences locked behind my teeth, but they're buried under everything beneath. And now I'm haunted by unspoken apologies, whispering like ghosts through the autumn trees. Every forgive me that I waited too long to say is a debt that I am paying every single day. I'm screaming at the ceiling, crying to the floor, begging for a chance to tell you just one more. But the room is cold and the silence never dies beneath the heavy weight of unspoken apologies. I see your sweater folded on the chair, and I can almost smell your perfume in the air. I rehearsed the speech I should have given then, before if only turned into never again. I'm sorry for the pride, I'm sorry for the distance, I'm sorry I was blind to your quietest persistence. It's too late for the phone call, too late for the door. The ink is dry and I can't write this anymore. I'm shouting at a mountain that won't echo back, just a train of regret running on a broken track. Yeah, I'm haunted by unspoken apologies, whispering like ghosts through the autumn trees. Every forgive me that I waited too long to say is a debt that I am paying every single day. I'm screaming at the ceiling, crying to the floor, begging for a chance to tell you just one more. But the room is cold and the silence never dies beneath the heavy weight of unspoken apologies. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but you're not here to hear it. Just the walls and the shadows and the things I didn't say. The doctor says the rhythm's fine, a steady 4/4 time, but he can't hear the wreckage or the reason for the rhyme. I'm staring at the monitor, the glowing line of green, searching for the pieces of the life that's in between. There's a thud inside my chest, a heavy, hollow sound, like a hammer hitting nails into the frozen ground. It's the space where your head used to rest on my shoulder. It's the air getting thinner as the nights get much colder. It's the intake of breath right before I say your name, only to realize that nothing is the same. just the space, just the silence. I'm picking up the pieces from the bedroom floor of the you and me that doesn't live here anymore. A jagged shard of laughter from a Tuesday night, a broken bit of promise that we didn't hold tight. The frame is shattered, the glass is spread wide, like the mess of the feelings I'm keeping inside. I try to fit the edges, try to make them blur, but the lines are too sharp, exactly where we were. Every corner I turn is a splinter in my skin, reminding me of how I let the cold air in. Now I'm just walking on the fragments of us, turning all our gold into cycles of rust. A million little memories, too sharp to touch. I never knew that losing you would cost this much. I'm bleeding from the history, the almost and the was, trying to build a bridge out of everything it does to my soul. When I'm holding these fragments of us, there's a scrap of a ticket in the pocket of my coat, a half-finished letter that you never even wrote. I found a dried up petal from the garden in the spring. It's funny how the smallest things are the things that sting. I'm bluing back the moments, but the cracks still show, mapping out the places where you had to let go. If I put it back together, will it look the same, or will it just be a mosaic of my own shame? I can't find the center, I can't find the light. I'm just sweeping up the wreckage in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm walking on the fragments of us, turning all our gold into cycles of rust. A million little memories, too sharp to touch. I never knew that losing you would cost this much. I'm bleeding from the history, the almost and the was, trying to build a bridge out of everything it does to my soul. When I'm holding these fragments of us, one piece of your smile, one piece of the rain, one piece of the way you used to say my name. It's not enough to hold, it's just enough to hurt. Fragments, nothing but fragments, and nothing but fragments. clock on the wall is a heavy hand, counting the grains of shifting sand. 2 a.m. is a hollow room, filled with the scent of your perfume. I talk to the shadows to hear a sound, but the silence is weighing 50 pounds. I'm reaching for you in a half-asleep daze. Then I remember the parting of ways. The moon is a sliver of broken glass, cutting through memories that refuse to pass. I'm wide awake in a house of stone, learning the rhythm of being alone. It's the midnight lament, the 3 a.m. cry, under the weight of a starless sky. I'm singing to ghosts that won't go to sleep, counting the secrets that promise to keep. The world is in shadows, the fire's gone cold, and I'm holding on to a hand I can't hold. Oh, it's just the midnight lament for a love that was born and spent. You see a ghost in the hallway light, the cruelest trick of a lonely night. I try to rewrite the end of the play, where I find the words that would make you stay. But the ink is dry and the pages are torn. I'm shivering here in the clothes I've worn since the day that you walked through the garden gate and left me alone with this heavy freight. They say that the dawn brings a brand new start, but the morning is poison to a broken heart. 'Cause the sun only shows me what isn't there, the empty pillow, the Sleep is a country I can't seem to find, with you like a fever inside of my mind. Just the midnight lament, echoing low, nowhere to run, nowhere to go. The clock ticks loudly as the music fades. I'm looking back through a cracked rear view at the bridges I burned just to get away from you. I thought that freedom would feel like flight, but I'm just falling through the middle of the night. I had the words locked behind my teeth while the fire was smoldering underneath. Now I'm shouting at the empty air to a version of you that's no longer there. They say that time is a healing hand, but it's just salt poured on a wounded land. And every sorry that I saved too long is the haunted melody of this song. Oh, it's the sting of regret, it's the ghost of the year. I'm hanging off the edge of a jagged cliff, watching the us that I threw away disappear in the mist of a Saturday. It's a thimble of poison, a needle in the chest, knowing I failed when you gave your best. Yeah, the honey is gone and the wounds are wet. Nothing burns quite like the sting of regret. I found the letter that I never mailed, the one where I admitted that I'd finally failed to be the person that you deserved. I lost the rhythm, I missed the curve. Now I see you in the city lights, holding someone else through the winter nights. And the worst part isn't that you moved on, it's knowing I'm the reason that you blown. If I could trade my pride for a minute back, I'd fix the engine, I'd grease the track, I'd say the things that I left unsaid instead of living with these ghosts instead. But the clock is a king who won't negotiate, and I'm just a beggar at the palace gate. Oh, it's the sting of regret, it's the ghost of the year. I'm hanging off the edge of a jagged cliff, watching the us that I threw woke up and reached for the heat of your skin. Before the cold reality started sinking in. The curtains are closed, but the light find a way to show me the mess that you left on that day. I see your coffee mug sitting there still, like a monument built on a lonely hill. I try to move on to keep my head high, but the ghost of your laughter is a hard thing to die. They tell me that forgetting is a mercy, a gift, but I'm stuck in the wreckage, watching the drift. Every street corner has a story to tell, and every hello feels like a funeral bell. Oh, it's the pain of remembering the way that we were when the world was a soft, golden, beautiful blur. It's the sharp edge of us in a neat kind of world, watching our future get slowly unfurled. The memories of thorns in a bed of dead roses, a door that slams shut just as soon as it closes. I give up the sunshine to silence the sting of the pain of remembering everything. I walk by the park where we sat in the fall. I can still see our shadows against the stone wall. Now the leaves are all gone and the branches are bare, and I'm talking to someone who's no longer there. I found a receipt in my winter coat pocket, a movie we saw, and I can't even drop it. It's after me. I'm sitting at the table where we used to talk before we turned in shadows on the sidewalk. I've been feeding myself a steady diet of lies, that you come back when the summer hit the skies. But the calendar's turned and the air's grown cold, and the story is tired and the story is old. I've been holding my breath, waiting for the phone, but the dial tone is the only truth I've known. I painted the walls to hide your ghost, but the silence is what hurts the most. The fever is breaking, the daydream is done, and I'm standing alone in a winter sun. And it's the bitter truth, sharp as a knife, that you're moving on with the rest of your life. You didn't get lost and you didn't lose your way. You just chose a world where I didn't get to stay. It's the pill I can't swallow, the salt and the tea, the realization that you're happy without me. Yeah, the honey was sweet, but the ending is uncouth. I'm finally choking on the bitter truth. Your sister at the grocery store, she looked at the ground, she looked at the floor. She didn't ask how I was getting along. She knew that the us had been dead for too long. It's not a misunderstanding or a temporary break, it's a permanent, hollow, conscious mistake. You're not coming home, you're not even near. You've erased every trace of the time we spent here. I'd rather have the lie, I'd rather have the dream, but things are still exactly what they seem. But the mirror is honest, the mirror is cruel. It shows me the face of a heartbroken fool who kept the porch light on for a ghost when I was the one who needed it most. Choking on the bitter truth. No more excuses, no more maybe next time. You're not the mountain I was meant to climb. It tastes like copper, it feels like rain. The bitter truth is the end of the pain. Clocks are all ticking, but the time hasn't moved since the moment you left and the world was disproved. I'm standing in the kitchen where the light used to dance. Now I'm just a witness to a failed romance. I folded your towels, I put out the bins, but I don't know where us ends and lonely begins. There's a silence so heavy it's bending the floor, like the house is forgetting you walk through the door. They say the sun will rise in the morning light, but it feels like a lie in the middle of the night, when the stars are just holes in a velvet shroud. And I'm screaming your name, but I'm not very loud. But the soil is stone, even the weeds feel a little alone. The keys on the piano are yellow and still, waiting for a melody they'll never fill. I looked at our photos and I saw a mistake, a look in your eyes that I didn't quite take as a warning of winter, sign of the frost. Now I'm just a ghost counting all that I lost. Is there a wall that keeps turning out there? Does anyone breathe? Does anyone care? 'Cause my gravity's broken, my compass is spinning. I'm at the finish line, one they're all beginning. How does the heart keep on beating in time when the rest of the world has run out of And it feels like the end of everything I knew, the death of the daylight, the fading of the blue, like the sky is a curtain that's finally drawn, and there's nothing but shadow where we used to dawn. I'm watching the stars fall one by one into the wreckage of what we've undone. It's the quietest crash, the coldest of stings, the terrifying end of everything. The fire is out, the embers are gray. There's no more tomorrow, just yesterday.